Paul Nunes. The first question is very simple. What is disruption?
Oh, it's simple, but it seems complicated today because everybody's talking about it and everybody's sort of arguing. We think disruption means exactly what it says. It means that the way things were before can no longer be, and the new way that things are going to be has to come to pass. So industries everywhere are being disrupted by digital because whether or not companies fail, they still have to respond to the new customer demands, to the new way of doing business.
Okay, but there is an industry which needs to survive. How? I mean, what are their risks and opportunities there?
Well, we think some of the big things is that because of the speed of change, companies need to see what we call the inevitable future and become part of that and embrace the inevitable future. And I can give you some examples of that. When you think about music now, today everybody wants every song, anywhere, anytime. Digital was a transformation and inevitable, but now we're taking it to the next step. And in every industry, we see that we have to see further along because technology improves geometrically. It improves very, very fast. And so for industries to see that, they have to get beyond incremental. They have to get to where the technology is really going to take the solution. And that creates opportunities for the companies that can see a little further. But it also creates risks for companies that are following just a little further with incremental innovation.
So, do we need a change in a cultural change inside companies? I mean, it depends. The question is if the management understands what's happening and can face it.
Yes, we definitely need a management change because I think in the past, management could live their entire lives within a portion of a cycle of business. Today, the cycles come much faster, and today's managers, today's technology managers, are managing multiple business cycles at the same time. You think of something like Netflix or Reed Hastings, we're doing DVDs by mail at the same time we're doing online delivery of content at the same time that we're doing new content creation. And all those businesses have to be connected and integrated, and the customer needs to be moved along those. So it's a very different way of managing, and we have to think differently.
And is there a process that companies can implement inside them to learn how to think differently?
Yeah, there are many different processes actually, and it starts with the product lifecycle management, the PLM, and it starts with your innovation processes. We think we're in an age of even more open innovation. In the past, we understood open innovation, but open innovation today is nothing like what we talked about before. Today, you really have to be expanding to the entire globe, the entire world, the democratization of those who can innovate. Because of the technology now, everybody can innovate. In every country, in schools, children innovate. So how do we bring the power of that to our companies? So we need new innovation processes. We need new openness to absorb the ideas and bring them in.
Last question, looking at the future, disruption is leading us towards a better economy or a worse economy?
Historically, technology makes things better, but disruption is uncomfortable and change can be uncomfortable. But I tend to go with the history. I like having a car. I like having a smartphone. I like having a lot of the new things that technology gives us in healthcare and finance. So I'm really excited about the new things, and I think in general it creates wealth for everyone. So the future looks bright to me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.